Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Dana, aka Matt Caster. So guys, what we're going to do is I want to show you what the noise reduction tool in Audacity does, but this is what you cannot see, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to bring up my EQ, and the same thing I told you with Audacity, you know, this is my low end and high pass and low pass filter. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it actually does. So I'm going to just start playing it, and I'm going to toggle this on and off, and you'll be able to see it right here for our noise reduction. Okay, now that is with it on. That's with it off. You see these frequencies over here jump up? Let's put it back on. Now see, as I move this across, you see the frequency starting to drop? Okay. Well, that's how you can go in and really pinpoint your if you've got a bad frequency, something with your mic. It's just a real quick way of troubleshooting it, but you've got to be able to see, you know, what you're working with. Okay. So at this point now, I've got the window looped, and this is how we do it in Reaper. I'm just going to check this box. I'm going to let it run a few times, and it's going to build the noise profile. Okay, that's what it's doing right now. So we stop this, and then we uncheck it. Okay. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to play the audio file that I put up here earlier. And again, we're going to watch this because in Reaper, I can actually adjust this in real time. So let's go ahead and listen to it as it plays through. Okay, now you see how I was able to go through there and literally make sure that this noise reduction was not cutting into my voice whatsoever. Okay, so now that you know what it looks like, let's go ahead and open this up in Audacity. Okay, guys, now if you're wondering over here why it's in the 32-bit float, it's because it's a WAV file. If you've watched my other videos, the first thing you should do is you come up and you saved your project, and then you're going to export your audio in a WAV format, and this is going to be your master file. Okay? Anytime you make any changes to this file after that, you're going to use the save as, or you're going to, when you export it for LibreVox, you want to make sure that you have it in the MP3, and we'll go over that real quick, okay? So with Audacity, we're going to come up here and just grab some of our noise profile, and this is why you should always leave at least 2 seconds at the head of your file, which is the beginning, with no speaking, simply room tone. Okay, so the first thing we're going to check to see is how loud is it. Okay, that right there is our noise floor. Now, like I said, when I put this together, I actually had to turn a fan on because my recording environment's pretty clean, basically. And I do use dynamic mics, so I pick up very little background. So at this point, we're going to come up to Effects, Audacity, Noise Reduction. We're going to, with the window here, we're going to get the noise profile. Now we're going to come down here and just click this section of the track. Stay away from this. Okay, we're just going to click it here, and we're going to come back to Effect, Audacity, Noise Reduction, and say OK. Now these are the settings right here. These are default. Okay, you've got to be very careful. If you use too much of the noise reduction, it's going to twang your audio file. So we're going to say OK, and boom, there the waveform now has shrunken down. So now what we're going to do is come up here and we're going to check it again since we've run it through the noise removal tool. Okay, So as you can see, it's averaging there around the -60 or softer, and the one peak was there at the -57. And that's it, guys. So now at the point where you've got everything done, you're simply going to come up to export audio. You're going to take this, put it back to the MP3, constant on your bit rate, 128 kps, and you're simply going to hit enter twice. Boom, boom, and it's done. There goes the file. Okay? Take care, God bless, and we are out of here.